What up, Steve?
What?
I said, what up?
You'd rather take that big fat L. Juicy L.
That's what's up.
Jesus, right here.
What was today? Today's Monday, right? So it'll be Wednesday. Yeah, Friday, Sunday.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's taken down.
Jesus, your safety's huge as shit.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
The goddamn David versus Goliath situation right there.
On it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Going to the outside of the touchdown.
To the 41. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jackson to throw.
Throw it! I swear, your release has to be horrible.
Josh Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now.
I don't get it. His release has to be horrible.
It's a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to
There's no way I'm converting this.
Jackson
this is a breakdown in your defense, like right there.
And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You okay?
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now it's Breida. And taking it to the 15-yard line.
Baby, all right?
Brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
My father had to step out and check on my wife real quick. She must cut herself. She over here, she's... Nah, you're fine. She's fine. She was cutting pineapples and fruits. And I guess she said she almost chopped off her finger.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he is met in his tracks.
I don't even know what play I called.
Scrimmage.
Interesting.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yeah, I just saw after I called the play. I clicked X accidentally. And I was like, oh.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know,
and he'll get in. Touchdown.
You guys spun the other way. He would have tackled me.
Matt Breida, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens
oh my God, I suck at kicking.
And score on the opening drive.
I've missed like 12 field goals and like 19 extra points.
So with the missed PAT in his
I'm surprised Justin Tucker don't want to leave my team already. Got the best kicker in the game and I can't kick an extra point to save my life.
Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On first down, Love. That is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball.
Yeah, the last 2 games I forced 4 fumbles and recovered 0. And in the last 2 games, I've lost 8 fumbles and I've lost all 8.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Back to throw. Love. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside.
I don't even bother with deep passes no more.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards.
They've got good play.
They guarantee the catch. I don't even bother jumping anymore.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot
it's not a catch, it's a PI.
Increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
When I do it, it's usually picked off or a drop pass. But when someone else does it to me, it's either a catch or a PI, so I don't even bother anymore.
They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And that'll be incomplete.
That last minute hand got him scared.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
What the hell is Luke Kuechly doing? He's turned around.
That means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What the fuck?
Looking to throw.
What's up with nonsense?
Complete. They're able to
I have never seen that in my life. The dude turned around the whole way. Oh my God. I'm done.
first and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Got his man, it's caught.
Yeah, no pressure. Good pass. The line had no pressure. You had all day on that one.
Take the lead with the extra point. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything
I saw it, but I was like, I can't run too far back over there because my safety was to play that middle.
And put it right there.
Yeah. But
The Raven offense
should have timed it when the moment you threw, I run over there. But I'm just gonna sit here. It's not his zone.
Play action. Now Jackson steps away to his left, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to
Yo, I'm done with Lamar Jackson's throwing. I'm changing his throwing after this game. Like, 2 people's open. Freaking slant and a freaking deep in route. Like, what are you doing? I mean, I had the whole right lane to run, but I just finished running with you. I didn't want to run again. Jesus Lord, throw the ball.
Running back in to try and keep you clean, but in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
What are you? Oh, now I'm stuck on a visible wall. Oh my God. Yo. No, before I look, watch it. Look at it. Ready? I had lane right here, and then I just got stuck right there. Yeah, I'm saying, but it juked me to him. And I just got stuck on him. I couldn't get off him. I was like just stuck on him like it was glued. Look, right here, just glued together.
Shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now after that,
I hate when that does that. Come on. Wish you had a guy wide open and you don't want to throw the ball, and then you get stuck.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a toss left side into the hands.
Please don't do that type of ugly jump again. You didn't need to do all that.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breida, he'll try the right side.
Why did I juke? Why did I juke? Oh, I had that right. Just sitting in front of me.
Defensively thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize.
I had the lane right in front of me, and I decided to
juke. Not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Right up the hole.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
All right, come here.
A good gain of 11 sets him up first and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Matt Breida, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
This was how I lost the Steelers last week. I missed 2 extra points, and the game finished 38-37, besides all the nonsense that happened. I hope this don't come to bite me in the butt. Missing that first one. I don't like going for 2-point conversions.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So
why did you run that? That could have been a pick. They try to run forward, and for some odd reason, you turned around the other way.
For 18 and a first down.
I think
a pick or a knockdown.
Now we're looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch?
And it's intercepted.
That was an ugly pass.
Around the 37, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And now he's good. Jackson hit.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a fumble. My man didn't go down. That man, he don't know how to run without fumbling. Good hit. I was just about to slide right. Look at that. Moment he didn't go down.
You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect
I got to see his knees. I got to see his knees on that angle. You know, the ball's coming out. The ball's coming out.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last. And he's going to be.
I thought that was a freaking. I thought that was a goddamn run. I thought that was the longest play action hold for a quarterback. I was like, oh shit, he still got the ball. Try to run back and freaking play my tight end. I went straight after your running back.
After the sack, it's second and
that was the longest play action I've seen.
To throw from his end zone, Love. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Young's helmet hit the ball.
Last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, and they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Jaguars on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run, and everyone else stays ready.
Y'all get open? Jesus Lord.
Nice work to get 7 out of that.
No one freaking got open at all. I know his corners are nice, but come on, guys. One of y'all?
Don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
I'm just sitting back here for 5 seconds because my offensive line is good, but throw it away. Throw it. I tried to throw a triangle, you didn't want to throw it, and then when I try to throw it away, you don't want to throw it. Oh my gosh! I'm getting sacked not because of my offensive line, but because of goddamn me and Jackson. They don't want to let go of the damn ball.
It's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On third
Block
down,
him, and you don't even block him.
Play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Look at it. Just looked at you.
They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
I had a touchdown on that freaking play action, and you don't want to throw it.
And now it's a 2-score game at 9.
And you don't want to throw it away either. Hey,
come on. The interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
First you turn around backwards, and then you walk. If you would have passed that up the middle, your guy would have been wide open because you left your guy. You left your whole zone and walked to the line of scrimmage like an idiot.
I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 4.
Oh, that was me. That was me. I should have picked that off. I thought it was going furthermore to the outside. Should have picked that off.
First half of action.
I was expecting it to go more to the sideline. Good pass. If that pass would have came a little bit more to the sideline, I'm picking that off.
And we'll remind you that coming up
Stop moving to the fucking line of scrimmage. Go back.
In Orlando, Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go play. And we both get. Oh, you had a touchdown either way. We both got stuck on each other. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you saw it, but we both ran into each other and stopped. You had a touchdown on both sides. His great year continues. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Love. The catch made by
that's one leg, ref.
See the tight end.
What? Oh, I gotta see if he got a second leg down. One leg.
Obviously, this has not been
that's
a
one
game
leg.
The football.
Wow.
Down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end.
This man got one leg in, and y'all gonna call it complete?
Last drive, there he hits the reliable target. So 3rd and 2.
No, I'm not gonna waste my challenge. They're gonna be denied also.
Back to throw. Love. The open man is Westbrook.
They had one leg in, and y'all called it a catch.
Before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3.
Yeah, but even if it's a foot job, it's still an incomplete pass.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd down. Love.
Come on, you just said you got to attack that faster. And if he can Thomas, you could have sacked him and you just watched him throw the ball.
Coming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Love. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Die for the pick.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This from 54 yards away.
Ooh.
And that will wind up
no good.
Short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Stop pushing him forward.
About 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Love.
That was a complicating ass route, and he dropped it. That route confused the crap out of me.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there.
I don't know, but I'll take it. That was a that route confused the crap out of me. I was manually playing him. I thought he was going to block for a screen, so I came down to attack the screen just to find out he was doing a wheel route behind it.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, that was a big play too.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case,
that's what I'm saying. All those sacks they took was all my fault. The offensive line's holding.
They said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, here's Breida. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run with Breida.
I should have stuck.
He is taken
Should have
down
stayed
at the
to the
21
outside.
after a short gain of
No!
2.
That's why I should have stayed to the outside.
Raven down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson.
Throw the ball! Yo, his release is so ugly.
He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield.
You got like 9 sacks already.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long.
If you don't throw this ball, I'm about to be upset.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
DJ Moore there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but
I don't go for 2, so stop telling me to go for 2.
Some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh, he missed that tackle. That's a touchdown.
Of the 30-yard line.
There was nobody left on that side. I don't know how fast the guy you're running with, but
the Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
God damn, he trucked him. Straight stiffed on them.
And by the way,
said, get down, little guy.
For their offense, and that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
I'm telling you, I don't recover fumbles.
So they escape, so to speak.
I just force them. I never, like the last 2 games, I've forced 5 fumbles and never recovered them, but I've lost like 9 fumbles. I could never recover fumbles in my reason. I forced them, but I can't recover them.
Possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Wow.
And he got blown up.
Wow.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Wow.
That's going to go down as a loss of
I'll take it. That gets Dallas Madden paying me back for that missed fumble. Caught him by the shoelace.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Love.
Can't even.
He wants it all for the end zone. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone.
Welcome to Lamar Jackson,
and
world.
now 4th down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it.
Yeah, I had triangle and R1. I was clicking the button, and he didn't want to throw it. So I was like, you know what? I didn't even see a guy that was about to sack me. I was like, oh crap! So I just moved to the side because I was clicking R1. He didn't throw it, and I clicked triangle. He didn't throw it.
And avoid the big hit.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, I had triangle and freaking R1 open, and he just
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw
was not trying to let the ball go.
He's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Thank God. If I didn't come there, that would have been a pick. I had to run there myself because I don't know what type of pass. Why'd you throw it 15 yards to the right? To the left, I mean.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl
I
type
don't
season.
know what you was doing there.
The term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams
Good block. You ran into your blocker there.
Sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him.
Circle was open. What was I doing? That's a touchdown. There was nobody in the middle of the field. Oh my God, that was a touchdown. Nobody played the tight end at all. Was that a broken coverage?
Receivers got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside.
Nobody played him at all.
And they got it done.
Jackson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Fourth. And get the wind on my side.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down carry, it's Hill.
Yeah, this is breather. That was at least 10 yards.
There to make the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up.
Long run, bang bang when I hit it with the thumping. Yeah. When it's all said and done, you roll it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Get it with the thumping.
Coming up party from now on.
Sorry. Jesus, God, get the chairs. I'm still under the bed. Like, I can't squeeze through.
So much for being conservative and running that
How did you do to yourself?
I told you I have no idea. It just started hurting like randomly.
And Hey, you have to go around and sit with a whole bunch of cream in that house, but you can put something on it instead of flipping on it and sitting in your pants.
I'm gonna take a shower and leave it. I'm trying to put it on.
Bro, you could trade your daddy in for a young buck. Yo, old daddy stay hurting. Get your father, Riley. Get that old man right there. Him's old man. You gotta trade him in for a young buck.
I'm playing like the Patriots. I'm at the 1 yard line. I can't get 1 yard right now.
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the line.
Touching my stuff if I beat you up.
So good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Your head right on daddy. Oh,
Now here's Hill. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Ravens push forward out in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Stop. Riley, don't touch.
I think he likes to put some points on his ledger.
Go, I'm going to give you that.
And the decision to just kick the extra point lines up successfully.
Taking that bath.
Tucker now kick it away following the touchdown. This will not be returned. Back in the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, girl.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we...
It's caught inside
Bruh.
the 25. And he finally...
I did say I wasn't going to try on deep passes anymore, so I don't even know why I tried there. Everybody catches deep passes.
Catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit...
Why did you jump? 32, you could have picked that off.
From 21 yards away.
You just stood there.
Make some inroads here.
Oh my God.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game.
Hey, you could have picked that off.
Fortunately, he's playing pretty well, trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
This will be taken in after one.
That's why I need a safety.
And nice work on the return.
By a bowl or two, you coming.
Just past the 30-yard
Got some
line.
bums in the secondary. Y'all don't even jump.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. A gain of 3, second down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On second down, it's Hill. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense on third down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And this will hit just beyond.
That man looks like a damn linebacker. What the hell are you both doing? What the hell is going on here? Jesus. That was a glitch. They both just stand on top of each other. Pick it off!
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Love. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talks about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
On third down, Love.
I went for the strip. I'm not telling him I'm not jumping anymore. You've been catching all damn, man. I'm just gonna wait for you to catch the ball and then strip it. That's it. No more jumping. Jumping don't work apparently, so I'm just gonna wait for everybody to catch it, land.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Love.
The pass rush would have got there. You had all day. Yeah, sick. Oh, he was there. He just jumped. Yeah, all day to throw that ball.
On 1st and 10, Love trying to lay one up deep.
Why did I just said I'm not going for picks anymore and I go for a pick there? I'm telling you, that's what happens when you go for picks.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
You about to have like 400. You about to have like 500 passing yards against me.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Thank you, Daddy.
Whoa, he took a bath.
The Raven offense set at the line for this
Careful
next
around
drive.
Mr. Glass over here.
You just saw we have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So
You blocked him into me.
I think you have that full conversation.
Nobody behind him, and you blocked him into me. Look at everybody else behind him is blocked. They got through the seam, and safety maybe would have came down. That's it.
We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in
order to win this game.
If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
And by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Oh shit, it's only a 6-point game? I'm over here playing it safe, thinking I'm up 2 touchdowns. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, okay. Alright. I was not paying attention. I'm over here playing it safe, talking I'm gonna punt.
You got it?
Oh yeah, because I kicked the field goal and then I punted last drive and you scored 2 back-to-back touchdowns.
We'll see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go uphill here on 1st down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. He looks at it as, I can do it. It's just not that big of a deal. I'm going to keep fighting. On first down, Hill. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Last time out.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yeah, all those play.
Second down, and they can get it
Clock run out.
we just saw. So likely put an end to this thing. Going again on the ground here with Hill.
Run into the guy. Don't even just run in. Don't take no chances. Don't run to the outside. Someone jump behind you and strip it. Nope, none of that.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game.
Actually, I gotta convert this. Actually, now I think about it.
Ready, take
Settle things down a little bit.
I should have got the first down because look at the time. I do have to convert this shit. Time management is atrocious.
Jackson to throw.
Right there. Thank God. Just fall down.
Man, Marquise Brown. And brought down before they're inside the 25.
That's game. Good game.
Ravens get a new set of downs, given 17 on that pick.
My daughter's talking to you.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
Nakey.
really fast. Let the clock wind
Good
down.
game, Steve. I might not make it either.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should see.
I don't think so. Got lost to Steelers. They gotta beat the Raiders next week to make it. I would put this on her
So
feet.
the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths,
First
the
one,
weaknesses,
don't
what we
think.
do. Even in games where one coach was a decided favorite,
I don't wanna play no game.
Said that my song, Daddy.
And not only that, but
That's all.
gutsy
Said my song.
road to victory.
Yeah.